William Ruto. He's thirsty for land. He's thirsty for our taxes, the punitive taxes. But we won't allow this. Everything and everywhere. We won't allow this. Me, I'm one of the police officers, and I know what I'm saying. I can give you my pay slip for now. It's a good money. I can say we are adding a good money. But we are being taxed to an extent that half of the salary is gone. I'm part and parcel of this itinerary. Power. Bunge la Mwananchi power. Punch juu, kila mta punch juu. I'm the legitimate. I'm the legitimate. I'm the consummate. Paradigm shifter. The one and the only one. Before I say anything, I'm a bit remorseful, and I will wish every comrade mwenye ako hapa a punch juu. Then we observe 1 minute of silence for our gallant soldiers who were maimed, tortured, and killed by police brutality. You will punch juu, then we observe a minute of silence. Na kama uko na kofia utoe. Asante. Bunge power. Bunge viva. Kila mta punch juu. Bunge viva. Nataka niseme hivi, without fear of contradiction. Number one, we will not tolerate, we will not allow any police officer to point a gun at a demonstrator, because we believe in the rule of law. 2010 Constitution allow people to picket, to gather, to assemble and discuss statecraft matters. Actually, what we are doing now, we are doing what we call indispensable statecraft matters, discussing indispensable statecraft matters. And we believe in good leadership, we believe in accountability, and we believe in proper management of our resources. What the government is doing, the so-called government, in fact we don't have a government, but we have what we call the tyrant and crooks occupy our good offices, public offices. And that is why everywhere you see there is full of what we call indictment. Everywhere there is an indictment. If you go to the offices, actually the higher offices, and a certain reggae musician sang and said, Israeli Vibration by Epu Gabriel, he said this: spiritual wickedness in high places. There is pure sacrilege in Ruto's office. There is pure sacrilege in government offices. There are pure sacrilege in the so-called churches. I believe in a church because I'm a product of a church, but I believe in the holy church, not the platforms maximized by people telling us that they are the church and they are teaching people the word of God. That is pure perjury, Comrades power. Comrades viva. I'm not an harbinger, but I want to prognosticate today. Bunge power. Bunge power. Bunge power. Comrades power. Comrades viva. I want to prognosticate that there is what we call a scorched earth revolution which is coming. It is inevitable. And no one, actually no one can dare to quench it, because it's unquenchable. Even William Samoei Ruto, the president, I really respect him. I really respect him fundamentally. I really respect him. But I don't respect his style of leadership, his crookedness of leadership, his indictment, the tyrants. I cannot and I will not. But I want to tell you, comrades, that we also have to be very careful as much as we yearn for revolution. Because I want to teach you this. Inform me. There is no system that can come from many people. A system cannot begin from many people, but a system begins from one person. Meaning, there must be somebody to lead that revolution.
Yes.
A question then we have to ask ourselves, who is behind this Gen Z and millennials? We have to be very careful.
Yes.
Because right now, Ruto is in between the two rocks. One of his foot is soothing the east, and one of his foot is soothing the west, of which we know the egregious imperialist who installed William Ruto to power, because he never won.
Yeah,
He never won fairly. The imperialist.
Yeah, we know that.
So once you don't dance the tune of the imperialist, and you are dancing the tune of another anti-imperialist, there must be something behind, and we need to be very careful.
Yeah.
That is number one.
Yeah.
Who is behind the? I really support the Gen Z. I really support it. In fact, I'm part and parcel of it.
Yes,
And I'm ready. And I'm ready to support anything with all my body organs, including my private part. Bunge power. Bunge power. Kila mtu punch juu. Bunge viva. Bunge viva. Number two.
Yes.
It may be. I'm using the word it may be. And that is why I said I'm not an harbinger. Harbinger is a prophet. To prognosticate ni kutabiri. I'm not an harbinger, but I can prognosticate this.
Yes.
Maybe. I'm using the word maybe. Maybe is a conditional clause.
Yes.
Maybe William Ruto is using what reverse psychology to Kenya. Because everywhere nowadays, at lunchtime, you will see the jet fighters coming, moving, hovering around.
Yeah,
I want to tell you this in Israel.
It's misusing our time.
And they are telling us that they are being trained. They are testing their weapons. Why testing the weapons now? We never witnessed such during Uhuru. The only time I was witnessing such is during the public holiday. Which war are they preparing? That is number one. Which war are they preparing? I'm telling you this. In 1978, when Moi came to power, there are some cabals, there are some folks, there are some oligarchs of power never wanted Moi to be the president. Akina baba ya Kihika anaitwa Kihika Kimani. Akina Charles Njonjo never wanted Moi to ascend to that power.
Yeah.
But Moi ascended to that power because the constitution by then allowed him to. After Moi ascending to power, Moi used a reverse psychology which protected him, and actually changed that clause for him to be the president. He alitoa term limit ya the president. Aliongoza for over 24 years. I'm saying this, and I'm still maintaining by saying maybe William Ruto can use a reverse psychology to Kenyans to enable him to change the constitution, for him to do away with, to terminate the clause that gives the president the term limit, such that he uses as a scapegoat. And Moi used coup d'etat of 1982 as a scapegoat. He sponsored, after sponsored in, I want to tell you this.
Yes.
Number one,
Yes.
there is this thing called cynical ploy. Then they abet. Then after abating, they do what? They abet. Then there is what we call cynical ploy. You organize. After organize, then you bring people to quench it. Moi organized the coup d'etat through wanajeshi. Moi organized the coup d'etat of 1982. He organized it. Actually, he sponsored it. But after sponsoring it, It was a reverse psychology to Kenyans that these people want to overthrow Moi. No, that was a lie. Moi sponsored it. After sponsoring it, he awakened the Air Force to quench it, to give Moi a mileage and to give Moi the sympathy so that he can rule as long as he's alive. This is why I'm using and I'm telling Kenyans to be extra careful. William Ruto might be using this as a reverse psychology in politics. It is there. As a reverse psychology for him to remain in power so long as he's still alive. Because of course we know William Ruto. He's thirsty for land. He's thirsty for our taxes. The punitive taxes. But we won't allow this. Everything and everywhere. We won't allow this. Me, I'm one of the police officers, and I know what I'm saying. I can give you my pay slip for now. It's a good money. I can say we are adding a good money. But we are being taxed to an extent that half of the salary is gone.
Yes.
I'm part and parcel of this itinerary. Itinerary for revolution. Itinerary against punitive taxation.
Yes.
Itinerary, we want to deliver our people who have been captured.
Yes.
Who have been captured by the state.
Yes.
We want to deliver our people.
Yes.
We want to deliver our people out of this bad bondage brought by the crooks, brought by the tyrants, brought by the indictment. I say this, nikimalizia. Let our people prepare.
Yes.
Because we are in this itinerary for the delivery to set our people free. We are in this itinerary once and for all, and we want to do it once and for all. We want our president, the one whom avoided, the one, his tidimness, his tialalaness, his tinga-tinga. Raila Molo tinga-tinga Wanyalego. We want Raila to tell us.
Yes.
Because I believe it's only Raila which can do that.
Yeah.
It's only Raila which can deliver, who can deliver people. It's only Raila who can tell us the direction to the revolution.
Yeah.
But this revolution which is coming, it's already burning. And it's burning within ourselves and it's burning inside us. Let us be careful. Let us participate in this revolution.
Yes.
Let us emancipate our people.
Yes.
And we are ready.
Yes.
Power, comrades.
Power.
Comrades, power.
Power.
And we are ready even to emancipate William Ruto together with his family against the punitive taxation is forcing Kenya with Bunge power.
Power.
Period. Nimaliza hapo. Mimi nawaambia wacha tu participate kwa hiyo revolution. Ni kesho tunapumzika. Leo tumeenda church, kesho tunapumzika.
Bagi na maji.
Tuesday beba Colgate. Colgate weka hapa.
Na sabuni.
Na beba Colgate na weke hapa. Beba maji na kitambaa. Na ubebe mawe kwa hiyo bag ikuwe juu. Usichokoze policeman. Unless, let me tell you this. Normally, umpteenth time when we participate in the demonstration, the hell broke loose when the police started tear gassing innocent demonstrators.
Yes.
This time round, we are not going to be cowards. We are not going to be intimidated. We are going to participate fully into the uninevitable revolution. I say Bunge power, viva.
Power.